This is the Riverhawk Report for Thursday, October 1st, 2009. A terrific win for one UMass Lowell team, terrific expectations for another. We'll start with the one that played, and a couple of streaks that continue to grow in size. We start with UMass Lowell women's soccer. The Riverhawks were winners, and against a tough non-conference opponent, UMass Lowell defeated CW Post by a score of 2-0. The Riverhawks are now unbeaten in their last 8 matches. They've extended their shutout streak to 7 games and to 762 minutes, a still growing school record. And this was not an easy one. Post is one of the top teams in the region, and the visitors controlled the first several minutes of play, but then the Riverhawks adjusted.
One of the strengths of this team is the fact that we can go and play different formations if we need to. And we've got a bunch of versatile players who don't panic when we throw them in different positions. They understand that, no matter where they're playing on the field, the concept is the same. We defend as a unit, and we want to play to feet as much as we can.
That is head coach Eli Montero, and he likes the tough schedule. He planned it that way. It was a challenge he felt the team was ready for.
Especially the senior class, and I keep referring to them, but I felt like they were ready for a tough schedule like the one that we have this year. And, it's really about whether they want to take up the challenges or not. So far, they're responding positively to it.
The Riverhawks responded to the challenge Wednesday afternoon with a couple of first-half goals. Brianne Bozella got the first goal. She banged home a rebound. It came in the 28th minute. It was her 4th goal of the season, and Taylor Hartman made it 2-0 in the 43rd minute. A couple of goals 15 minutes apart for a team that at times has had trouble finishing.
It's a work in progress. Like, we work on it every day in practice as well. We were shut out a couple of games, and that didn't feel good, even though we created a ton of opportunities as opposed to the other team. I think they took it personally, knowing that they're good enough to finish these chances that we're creating, and having been shut out 2 games in a row, it didn't feel good. So credit to them. They're working on it, and they're really taking their chances when they come along.
And those 2 goals were more than enough for a team that, just plain and simple, doesn't give up goals. Again, the shutout streak is at 762 minutes.
I didn't know until I read it earlier that we hadn't given up a goal since Stonehill. I try to keep them concentrating on the upcoming game and stuff. However many minutes, my math has never been very good. The goal has always been the goal has always been to not give up any goals, because we don't lose if we don't give up goals.
For goalie Jamie Gillis, the shutout was the 31st of her career. The Riverhawks are playing well, but the coach is convinced that we have still not seen the best the team has to offer.
There are still a bunch of things that we need to work on. Certainly our passing game can improve even better. Our movement off the ball can be more dynamic. And our defending, believe it or not, can get better. I think that we can win the ball in the attacking half even more than we've done so far. So, yeah, it can get better.
The Riverhawks are now 7-2-2. They will be back in action on Saturday at Pace University. The UMass Lowell hockey season is getting ever closer, and expectations are growing. Hockey East yesterday released the coaches' preseason poll. UMass Lowell is ranked 2nd in the conference. Boston University, the defending national champion, grabbed the top spot. The Riverhawks will be in action on the ice at the Songus Arena Sunday afternoon. It is an exhibition game against Acadia. Again, that's the Songus Arena, 4 in the afternoon, and it is free. And we will end on a personal note. UMass Lowell broadcaster Bob Ellis was honored by Hockey East. He was named the Joe Kincannon Media Award winner. That's me, and I am deeply honored, and I will say no more. That's the Riverhawk Report for Thursday, October 1st, 2009.